What's good, everybody? It's your boy J7X4 here. Now, I know I don't usually do a lot of Smash videos, and mainly it's because, a lot of you, I don't really think care too much about Smash Bros. But for me, I somewhat care. Even though, Smash is not my favorite fighting game, it's my second favorite one. First one is Skullgirls. But yeah, I absolutely care about what the last character in the DLC, is gonna be. So it's a lot of things that's at play. To be perfectly honest, there's a lot of things that's gonna be at play when it comes to the Smash DLC character. A lot of things. People on the internet is just straight up expecting it to be Sora, 100%. And I'll be completely honest, I want Sora too. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely want Sora. If anybody that need to get in, that have been wanting to get in, Sora is absolutely the one person that I want to get in. That's obviously something that I think everybody wants. Almost everybody wants. And the thing is, you can't say that, oh, he doesn't have an opportunity, to get into the game. Because if you think about it, there's plenty of characters that should not be in this game that somehow magically got into this game. Even though Sakurai be like, y'all be thinking this junk is straight up magic when I be putting these characters in this game. But I'll see what I can do. Like Sakurai knows what he doing. He know what he doing. Man's enjoy doing guest character stuff. He enjoy doing this because he know that's where all that effort really gets to shine out for, So definitely, I really do hope Sakurai puts Sora in. I really do hope so. Not to mention, by a story-wise standpoint, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts, it will make some sense because, he's like, Sora's not really around at the current point in time in his world. So, he's off in the other realities. We can easily just be like, oh yeah, by the way, he went to Smash while he went to that other reality just for funsies. Just like how they did with Sephiroth when you think about it in the Kingdom Hearts type of sense. Because in Kingdom Hearts 2, that was the last game which you fought Sephiroth. Man was like, I don't know. I think they went somewhere else. Cloud fought a huge battle to defeat the darkness inside of him. And then years later, look where they ended up. Not even coming into Kingdom Hearts 3, but look where they ended up. They end up in Smash, and then now they just fighting forever in that game. So that's like a funny little thing that probably wasn't intended to happen, but it's funny that it did. So absolutely, it's 100% hilarious. So that also follows the storyline of what Kingdom Hearts 2 put up to them with. So, there's plenty of ways that you can, and also there's plenty of other costumes as well when it comes to Sora that you can even throw in. You can throw in a lot of his draft forms. You can throw in his, Kingdom Hearts 1 version of him. You can throw in the Kingdom Hearts 2 version of him, his 3 version, Dream Drop Distance. Sora has a lot of costumes. One costume I do hope that just gets in completely is his anti-form. If they do throw in Sora as a costume with his draft forms, please let me have anti-form. That is the funnest form. It might be a BS form sometimes, but it's the best form in my personal opinion. I love anti-form to the absolute highest degree. So hopefully that does get in if Sora gets in. And speaking of if he getting in, if Sora for whatever reason doesn't get in, number one, that's kind of a huge dropped ball on Disney and Nintendo and Square Enix part, mainly because everybody and their mama want him in. People has asked them multiple times to get them in. Plenty of people want these characters in, but for the off chance that they might not get in, obviously it's gonna wreck a lot of people's hopes and dreams. And you know what happens when you wreck a lot of people's hopes and dreams on the internet? You end up getting a massive amounts of backlash, and it's never great because people are super emotional when it comes to things that they like. So if Sora doesn't get in, most likely a lot of outrage is gonna happen, and a lot of people are gonna be caught in their feelings and pretty much gonna be unleashing all unholy hell when it comes to Nintendo. 100%. And just be prepared for that if Sora does not get in, because you know what's gonna happen when the internet don't get their way. They're probably gonna go out their way to promote some hate towards Sakurai, gonna go out their way to, burn the game of what they have. They're gonna probably do a lot of ridiculous stuff just to be like, Sora's not in the game. Why is he not in the game? We already have plenty of incidents where that's happened to, other characters from other different things. So just be so if you are a Kohai of mine, and if you are a big Smash fan, just keep one thing in mind. Don't go crazy and overreact to it. Don't do that. Just do not. If your character is not the last character that you want in, don't go crazy. Yes, you are feel free to feel disappointed. That's fine. If Sora doesn't get in, I'm gonna be disappointed. But I'm not gonna go out my way to burn my copy of Super Smash Bros. I'm not gonna go out my way to break my Switch in half because he's not in the game. Like, that's, I'm not that, like, yes, I'm gonna be disappointed, but I'm not that up in arms and ready to fight someone because Sora didn't get in. Like, if that is the case, do I want him in? Absolutely. But do I want him in to the point that I would actually go out some way to, be kind of threatening? No, there's no reason for that. Absolutely no reason for that whatsoever. So this is definitely something that is, that I think Nintendo has to think about too. And obviously, with all the stuff that kind of been leading these small little hints that's not really hints, because people will just put two and two together and just think that it is a hint towards something. But with all these types of things that kind of happen that kind of seems like hints but not really, like with that one Disney game coming to Switch, or Sakurai posting that PlayStation thing, or Kingdom Hearts' anniversary coming up next year, and we're getting some more news from that. So a lot of things I guess you could say, in a crazy conspiracy theory, would point towards Sora being the next character. But again, nobody knows, and anytime they say a leak, it's usually wrong, and there's only very few instances where it may be right, but for a majority of the time, it's gonna be wrong. And if again they drop the ball on this, that's a very stupid move, because you have everything that you need. Honestly, the money probably is going to be there for everybody to get. Like, the opportunity to put him in the game is right there. It's literally going to be right there. So I don't see any reason why Sora, like, the timing and everything, it's all perfect. So I really don't see why Nintendo, Disney, or Square would be like, I don't think Sora should be a good fit for the game. I don't think he should be. He should be a fine fit. This is the perfect time to throw him in. If you want to make some money, this is your chance. Not to mention, I don't think Sora has ever been in a collaboration outside of Disney and Square, so this will be a first thing for him, if I'm thinking correctly. So definitely, there's a lot of things that needs to be, tackled if he's gonna get in. So I absolutely hope he does get in, and hopefully he'll be fun as hell to play if he gets in. And it will. And like I said, if it doesn't get in, this is going to just piss off a lot of Smash fans and pretty much break the internet if he does not get in 100%. So, and to be perfectly honest, it seems only fair to listen to the fans one last time. I mean, you got Kazuya, who is pretty much, a Bandai Namco representative, and you got Terry, who pretty much was Sakurai's pick, to be perfectly honest, if you think about it, because majority of people, even myself, before I knew who Terry was, I was all like, who the hell is Terry? Then you also had, like, the hero from Dragon Quest, which was, for fans of the Japanese side, but then you had Banjo for fans of the Western side of the world. They pretty much did a lot of things with this, even with Steve, for younger kids that, play Minecraft a lot, and because a lot of people was disappointed, even I was disappointed with Steve, but, kids play this game too, so that they have to get something for the kids as well. And then you also had, that's why they brought in, like, Terry and other characters for different age groups, because not everybody grew up on the same game with the same characters. Different age groups and different characters for different people, Joker, obviously, for some new age people as well. Like I said, with Terry, with the older audience that grew up with KOF, grew up with Fatal Fury and stuff like that. So, Smash is a celebration of, games and their characters and the worlds that they come from, and pretty much it's nothing, and honestly it's just a celebration of games. That's pretty much what Smash is. So once again, I hope he gets in, I really do. If he doesn't, yes, that's disappointing, and it's like a massive drop ball, but it's nothing to get, up in arms about or sending some threats. Just be civilized if it doesn't happen, though. Disappointing, but just be civilized. But yeah, definitely, I want Sora in though, and that's pretty much all I wanted to see. That's all I wanted to talk about for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. Hopefully Sora does come home, and definitely if he does, I am maining him straight up, and I am gonna beat every Nest main that is existing, because Nest mains are trash. Because Nests and Nest mains are trash. So that is absolutely all I want to talk about for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on your way out. Also follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and like to donate to the channel. Patreon is available, as well as my PayPal link in the description below. And until then, this has been your boy Jay, sign off. Have a blessed day.
Baby, say my name as if you got a fucking clue. Always caught up in the moment, not condoning what I do. I've been messing with my chemistry to find the better me, putting thoughts up on the page in hopes that you could get to me. Been this way since legit, my brain couldn't quit. Running from my issues, roll the pain in a spliff, fade away every hit. Nobody needed me, too afraid to commit.